Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Jen. I'm here with your daily reading for October 11th, 2019. This is a general reading. This may or may not resonate with you. And these readings are timeless. This is just when it's being recorded. And so this reading can happen at any time, really. You're meant to see it whenever you watch it. But take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And we have, for an oracle card today, is knowledge. Studying, learning, and education. Okay, so for me, the knowledge is very powerful. This is kind of reminding me of maybe information is coming to you. Learning a new skill. Maybe this is educating yourself on a situation or a person, or new knowledge coming to you. For some of you, you can actually be contemplating going back to school. Okay? And this is a sign from the spirits that this is a time of learning, a time of educating yourself, knowing your subject in and out, educating yourself before making a decision. Whoever that's for, that is educating yourself before you make a final decision. Okay? I think I'm going to get one of these cards also. I do apologize. I'm having a few issues here. My hands don't want to cooperate today for some reason. You know, it's carpal tunnel in this hand, stroke hand, you know. But let's see what happens. See what other messages comes up. The sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is your instincts. It's your desires. It's your passions. This is also the chakra of sexual energy, just saying. But I think this is somebody's deep down passion. Following your passion and educating yourself on it. Okay. I think somebody's at a crossroads wondering which direction they need to go. And I feel education is key to making the right decision. And Spirit is telling me, following your passion, doing what you're passionate about. However that resonates with you. Okay, we're going to see what other messages. Come up. Okay, let's see. What other messages do we have for today? This part of the reading may or may not resonate. We have 3 of Wands. This is somebody trying to have forward momentum towards their goal, towards their desires. Somebody trying to make plans and put a plan into action. But as I said, before coming down these steps, as you can see, she's coming down a flight of steps as she puts her plans into action, into motion. But before you descend the staircase, there's education that's needed. Need to do some research. Five of Wands. Okay. What we have here as the thesis is what's going on is we have somebody putting their plans into motion, following their desires and their goals and going after something what they want and trying to put it into action. But however, you're running up against obstacles. This could be competition for whatever it is that you're moving forward with, whether it's a relationship or a business venture. Whatever it is, there's competition. And there's going to be inconveniences. It's going to be a pain in the ass. Just saying. But it definitely feels like competition. And that's why you need to educate yourself. You need to educate yourself on your competition. Eye them up. Okay? You might have, I think that there could also be some petty arguments. For some of you, this is petty arguments. You're trying to push a situation forward, but you're coming up against people arguing and fighting against you instead of working with you. Okay? There was a card that totally flipped over in the deck. Where is it? I just saw it. It drew my attention. This is the Magician. Somebody's dealing with a trickster, a manipulator that truly doesn't have your best interest in mind. They're manipulating the situation. I'm going to get the rest of the cards. Oh, changing of residence. Changes on the horizon. Seeing things more clearly with the Seven of Cups. Oh, we're dealing with a player. Okay. Okay. We have 2 cards that came off for this final card. So somebody's trying to push plans forward while there's someone else that might have been sneaking around. Somebody's definitely have been sneaking, and some dishonesty has been going on, and in the realm of love. Okay, so there are definitely some things that are hidden that are coming to light. Okay, so we have somebody trying to push plans forward, maybe even manipulate. Whether this is you, I'm sorry to say this, you might be trying to manipulate the situation in the wrong manner, which is going to lead to you being left out in the cold. Okay, it's not a good ending if you try to manipulate the situation in a less than honorable way. Just saying. You have to really educate yourself. You have to do things by the book. Do the right thing. I'm just saying. That's for some of you, you're the manipulator. You're trying to manipulate a situation. You are trying to get the upper hand. And it's going to backfire. For others of you, you are dealing with a manipulator. And you're going to find yourself, and because of this, you're lacking something in your life. There's something missing. You may have lost something because of this manipulator. Just saying. And we have here, this is the World card. This is a completion, the ending of a cycle. We have the Knight of Swords. We have multiple knights here. No, I believe, yes, 2 knights. So this could be 2 people that you're involved with. I think somebody might be trying to decide between 2 people. Okay. And somebody might be ending a situation that they already feel lonely. They already feel like they're out in the cold. Because I'm seeing 2 people of the opposite sex. Just saying. But somebody is tired of all the arguing, all the fighting. You feel like you're competing. And I'm going to flat out say this, some of you are competing against yourself. But with the Knight of Swords here, this is about somebody with a lot of ambition. There's a lot of mental activity going on, a lot of communication. I think this is mental thought, contemplating, rushing forward. Somebody is rushing into making a decision before they're ready to make the decision. Okay? But now we have 2 cards here that is showing absolute clarity. The High Priestess. It seems like something that was deeply hidden is coming out. And somebody with the 7 of Cups reversed, that's clarity. Clarity coming out of the fog. Somebody coming out of the fog. Somebody's finally starting to see things more clearly. And this is sneaking around. Somebody's been lying and sneaking around, associated with maybe even a water sign. But there's definitely invitations. I think somebody's moving towards you, because this is how the reading ends. Somebody moves towards you to hand you their cup, coming towards you with their heart on their sleeve. You have somebody else that is all mind and very little emotion. So I think somebody is ready to put the past behind them and move forward and close this chapter because they're seeing things from a whole new perspective, a whole new light. And the manipulator who is causing all this conflict, it's being revealed. Somebody has seen it of how and somebody realizes how they have been manipulated. And it's time to take the bull by the horns. It's time to pick yourself up. And this is about moving forward with decisiveness, with your goal in mind, knowing what you want, but making sure you act with integrity. Spirit is showing me end one situation first before you start the other. Don't go trying to sneak around and keep both people in your life at the same time. But there's definitely a need for educating yourself. I think that this lack of, it's usually something physical. Maybe it's a lack of physical attention. Maybe there's, how do I say this, plain out, right? Lack of activity in the bedroom. Just saying. But it's all centered around competition. This competition, it's all about I only see two people on one side of the situation, which is on your side. The other person, there is no other person, so I think you are competing against yourself, and there is a master manipulator in the middle of it all. And it's just, I think you just finally come to realize how you've been manipulated. And you're ready to go off in a new direction. Let me get some more cards. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? I didn't even ask the question. Why is the Five of Pentacles here, please? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Five of Pentacles here is the King of Swords reversed. I said a master manipulator. Oh, yeah, you have one. When he's reversed, he is a manipulator. He's mean, he's cold, and calculating, okay? And and he's done playing with you. The game is over. The game is over. You know, this, speaking of knights, this knight's this, right over here. Okay, this is one way of reading this spread, of getting additional information. This knight's this. So this is saying that, yeah, this is game over. Okay, so somebody's going to be left out in the cold. There's been a real lack of emotion. A lack of physical touch and physical contact. This is what I'm feeling. And the World card is a completion, an ending of a cycle. And another aspect of this competition is that your partner has competition now. Because your partner hasn't been treating you right. And somebody else is coming along that will. And I feel like your partner is seeing this. And there's been a great injustice that has been done. And the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So, yes, this is a reverse of fortune. Whether you had good fortune or bad fortune at the time, it's a reversal of fortune. And it just seems like it feels as though you feel that there's been major injustice done. You have not been treated fairly. Yes, you have not been treated fairly. Okay? But let fate take control. You're trying to manipulate here we go. You're trying to manipulate the situation yourself. And you got to let destiny, let spirit have control and work things out the way things are meant to be. So some of you that have been manipulating a situation in your own way as well, I think it's a reaction of being manipulated, but also you're trying to push your plans forward. You know what you want. You're trying to manipulate the situation, and you gotta let the universe handle it. This is destiny. Let the universe have control, and things will work out exactly as they were meant to be. This is a very major life-changing decision that you are faced with. But before you jump, educate yourself. Educate yourself on the other person involved as well. Okay? Because this other person who's trying to give you their heart, they may or may not be the right person. Educate yourself. For some of you, this person's going to be the right one. For other of you, you're dealing with another manipulator. Okay? This is a general reading. There's so many ways that this can go. So many different scenarios. You have to decide which way or which scenario is yours. But I'm just saying that really research before you jump. You could be faced with a couple different options, 3 or 4 options. One of those options could be singlehood, being single for a while. And I feel for some of you that is the route that you need to go. I think you know it. Whew. So yeah, whoever this reading is for, you definitely have multiple options here. Here is the multiple options that have been presented towards you, and you were sat there for quite a while confused and not knowing what option you need to take. But with the reverse, I think you're seeing clarity. And that's why you are coming down. You are ending something because you've seen clearly and you're ready to put your plans into motion. But what road you take ahead of you, you need to really research it before you choose a path. Okay, this is what I have for you. I do thank you for watching, and you have a good day.